I hope this video makes you angry because it makes me angry. When I was a kid, I had 0 Jewish friends. Not because I hated Jews, but because Jews don't want to live with us. And us Arabs, we don't want to live with Jews. In my country, Israel, there is segregation. Arabs live in one place and Jews live in another. We don't go to school together, we don't make friends, and we rarely interact. This is segregation, and this is why I'm angry. Segregation is a problem not just in my country, but in every country. In London, one of the most diverse cities in the world, is actually quite segregated. If you look at the map of London, the whites live in this part, the Muslims live in another part, and the blacks live in another part. The people are diverse, but they live separately. In the US, entire neighborhoods are dominated by one ethnic class. Baltimore, Washington is 60% black, and Nebraska is 88% white. This segregation is no one's fault. We humans gravitate to people that share our culture because it's easier. Then you ask,
so what is the problem?
The problem is that self-segregation is not just bad, it's dangerous. When Muslims live and grow up in a separate neighborhood in London, they are surrounded only by their culture. They don't need to integrate with other cultures, they don't need to mix with other people, and that's how you get a country within a country. The government will underfund you and ignore you. Society will break apart and disintegrate, and racism will grow.
Britain first! Fighting back!
When we don't live together, we start hating each other, and that's why segregation is dangerous.
This is a Christian country!
1, 2, 3, go!
But segregation can be fixed. Just look at places like Singapore. They have a diverse population of Malays, Chinese, and Indians, and 81% of them live together in public housing. Out of every 100 apartments, there are about 74 Chinese families, 13 Indian families, and 13 Malay families. So it is impossible to have only 100% of any race in a public housing. This isn't just luck. This is the law. Just ask their experts.
He has encouraged social mixing so that people from different racial groups stay together and understand the lifestyle of each other. We now have a stronger society because of that policy.
This way, people of different races meet in the elevator, their kids hang out in the playground, and they become friends. So do you have an Indian friend?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a Malay friend?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a Chinese friend?
Yes, I have many Chinese friends.
Do you have an Arab friend?
No, you are my Arab friend.
And if it worked in Singapore, then I'm pretty sure that it can work somewhere else. In your country and in my country. Governments need to do whatever it takes to encourage people of different races to live together. And if they don't do it, then we should. We need to encourage your kids to have friends with different cultures. We need to do whatever it takes to get people to live together, so that in the future, that Muslim kid in a village in Israel can grow up with Jewish friends. See you next week.